late. Whoa. Alright, so I definitely made it. Yeah, I made it on time. Yep, I did. Yep. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Slime Night. Wait a second. Oh, it's Tuesday. Alright, let's do this. What up, B-Geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is DVGeek, and yes, welcome back to another episode of Slime Time. And yes, I know I'm a day late, but hey, you know, life and all that crap gets in the way sometimes. But hey, I'm excited to get into this episode. As you know, Rimuru Tempest has got his humanoid form, obviously with the aid of Shizu because of her passing, and he absorbed her and all that weird shit, and now he's got his human form, which is cool because now he can do human-like things, which is obviously something incredibly beneficial to him, as he was a human in his previous life, and now he can kind of go back and do the things that he used to love to do as a human. Example, eating food. So obviously we're probably going to get to that in this new episode, which I'm pretty excited about, which is episode 10, by the way. So we're on 10 digits already, which means we had officially 10 weeks of that time I got reincarnated as a slime, dudes. It's absolutely freaking crazy. 10 weeks has already passed of this amazing show. Like, where is the time going, dude? I still remember episode 1 so clearly and fell in love with this show ever since, you know? One of my favorite shows this season. I really hope this is an ongoing show as well because it's so great and it's got so much potential to becoming a huge fandom, you know? And I already see that there's a huge fandom for slime already. I mean, Rimuru, he's adorable. How can you not love this little slime? But anyway, dudes, I'm pretty hyped to get into this. It's going to be pretty exciting to get into this new episode as I've heard great things about it, but as I always do in previous weeks as well. Anyway, not going to waste any more time, dudes. You know what to do. Smash that like button. Let's go for a like goal. Let's go for a big one this time. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this reaction, and share the video around with your friends. If you think they'd like a certain perspective of the show, of my reactions, my review of it, and how I talk about the show, share it to your friends. Let them know about it, and let's get more people in this amazing community. And of course, subscribe yourselves if you're new watching also. Anyway, that being said, it's time to get into it. It's time to adore Rimuru-sama some more and see where this little slime goes in his next adventure. So without further ado, let's watch Slime. Alright, episode 10, the Orc Lord. Okay, so we're getting into Orc territory now. We've got our goblins, we got our dwarves, we got our elves. Now we got orcs. Oh, he's eating! Oh, really? Really? My internet's gonna buffer now? I'm already late for this goddamn show! Internet, you better not have cut out. I swear to God, if that internet cut out, I'm gonna kill someone! No, internet's good. PC's being a dick. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Episode 10, the Orc Lord. Rimuru is about to consume some food that the orcs had prepared for him, and they are waiting in anticipation, anxious to hear his verdict on the food. He loves it! He loves it! And the orcs can rest easy. I love how this community has grown so much. Look at this. The dwarves and the ogres, not the ogres, the dwarves and the freaking goblins living in humble peace. Oh, there he is. Oh. Masked Majin. Only 6? Only 6? Devouring that food like a beast. And I wonder if he's actually going to give them all names. He's got a lot on his mind, this guy. A lot. The princess. Wow. Okay. So there's royalty amongst them. Is she the real timid one? Jeez, I told you he's got a lot on his mind. This poor orc. Ogre? Ogre? Orc. Oh, for fuck's sake, DV Geek. Ogre! It's Ogre! Oh, ogre. Ogre. Ogre and orcs, yeah, they're different. God damn it, why do I keep getting mixed up, dude? Because you're a fucking idiot. He's gonna accept. He's doing it! Whoa! Mastering that transformation. They're all getting names! Are you sure? Are you sure though? Because they're fairly high level as it is. Oh shit! Power upgrades! The leader first? Wait, what? He didn't even give him a name. What the frick? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god. Oh, Slime Boy is in his favorite position once again. In the warmth of a beautiful ogre's bosom. Well, previously it was an elf's bosom. What? He named them. Into a Kijin. Yeah, he looks smaller. Whoa, so he's much stronger now, but he looks smaller. Did he name her as well? My god! Wait, so he did name them all? Wow. Whoa. Not huge changes, but minor changes. But huge changes to their abilities. It's funny because they cut it before he even said anything, so I assumed he didn't get a chance to name them at all, but... Better? Oh my god, so much better! Okay, so they've all got significant changes. So we got a cute girl, a hot guy, a babe. What do you say about the old man? I forget. And a middle-aged man. Oh man, the orcs. Whoa, dude. This is getting exciting. Oh, Lizardman. Oh, wow. They're Argonians! Oh jeez, they won't win. Well, you were wrong. The unique monster of legend. Wow. The Orc Lord. Okay. He's apparently not liked very much. Interesting stuff. More races introduced, which is amazing. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. He's training them. Ouch. Gopta. Whoa! Whoa, he is a tough coach. Gelo? Which one is it? Oh! That one. Oh, wait a sec. Gelmud. Whoa, he just appeared out of freaking nowhere! I've heard that name before. Passing demon called Lord Gelmud. Okay. Oh wow. That training though. He seems pleased with himself. What the heck? Is he sucking up to him or what? Oh, no pressure. No pressure, bro. I'm actually pretty great. Oh god, I don't like this dude. Oh. Wow, they all like him. He's full of shit, to be honest. Oh god. Ah, really? Oh, come on, these episodes get shorter every week. Not technically, but they feel shorter. My next episode is called Gableru is here. Okay, so he obviously enters their village and some interesting stuff happens. So that concludes episode 10 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. A great episode, a lot of interesting stuff happened here. Obviously, we'll want to talk about the evolution of the ogres of the village, that they didn't exactly take up a more beefier form as I was probably kind of expecting, but no, we actually got more of a slender, kind of powerful upgrade more than anything. Like, magic wise, they're much more stronger, and they probably have improved tenfold in all of their abilities. You know, their appearance hasn't changed a whole lot, but then when you compare it, there is actually some huge changes, which is really, really cool. I'm not going to remember their names, so don't even ask me to name them, because I'll just forget them all. But they've all got their upgrades, and it seems that they're a lot more swifter, a lot more clearer thinking. You can just tell that from the way they look and their facial expressions. So that's obviously going to be a huge deal for them and this village. So now we're introduced to the Lizardmen, which is another race that we've, that have been introduced to the show. And also orcs have been introduced as well. So more races, which means, more interesting things to talk about, obviously. And the Lizardmen are going around the goblin villages to search for aid because, well, this humongous orc army is approaching the Lizardmen. Obviously, their main objective is to take over the Lizardmen and completely slaughter them all. I'm sure the main objective of the orcs right now is just to take over everything. So the Lizardmen are looking for help. So I'm guessing that when they stumble across Rimru's village, they're going to look for help, and Rimru's going to be like, well, I'm not sure if I want to get involved in all of this, but then again, Rimru seems to be the helping kind, so it might happen. Rimru and his village and his army may in fact join forces with the Lizardmen to take down the orcs, and this demon orc, is that what they called it? This legendary unique creature that seems to be leading this army. One of the Lizardmen did state, like, how can an army of orcs be fed so well? Because, well, essentially they're pigs and they eat a lot, so how can they have 200,000 of a number of, if their army, if all of them can't be fed? Well, obviously they can. So obviously whoever's leading them or wherever they're getting their food from is enough to feed 200,000 of them, which is a crazy number for an army right now. And I think that's really interesting. So we are delving into much more exciting territory in this show. I think, when it comes to the ogres of Rimru's village, I think they're really interesting and I like them. It's definitely a different take on what ogres are in most things, video games, stories, etc. I've never seen ogres look quite like the ones in this, which is obviously a nice different twist to their appearance, which I like a lot. I actually really do like it a lot. So I'm looking forward to more of it. I really am. I can't really talk about much in this episode because there isn't much to talk about, but I do want to talk about that scene of the orcs, of showing the army. Like, that was CG, but it was done really well. Like, that CG was done incredibly well. Like, if I were to take an example of CG that wasn't done very well, I'd have to go to Overlord. When the goats were introduced and then it showed the vast majority of the armies, and obviously the Goblin army that showed up as well. Like, that CGI wasn't the best, but the CGI in this, very, very good. So I have to give it to the studio that's behind and responsible for animating the show. Yes, they might take some shortcuts with the CG, but they do it well. And they still maintain the animation quality in the show. And it's been consistent ever since. Something that I've been really focusing on ever since day one. Because first episode was glorious. It was beautifully animated. And it still is beautifully animated to this day, which is 10 episodes. So, you know, props to the studio. Props to the animators behind the show, because they're doing a fantastic job. It's absolutely beautiful to look at, this anime. It really is. But anyway, that's all I really have to say about this episode. Not major happening, but obviously the ogre's getting an upgrade, the orc army approaching the lizardmen looking for aid. So more world building, I want to say, more race building. So a lot of stuff happening, but nothing too interesting yet. I'm sure the next few episodes that we get is going to delve into more action-packed and exciting episodes. So I look forward to it, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my reaction. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Like I said, let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, share it around with your friends if you think they'd enjoy it. And of course, subscribe yourself if you're new. And help this channel get to that 100k dream. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I'll see you dudes in my next slime video. See you later, dudes!